Y'all, y'all. welcome to the Exodus Group. I am Coach Angie B. I help people come out of high control organizations mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. And right here, this right here has been amazing. And I mean amazing in the most crazy way. If you haven't noticed or been on the been in the threads or what have you in the XJW community, yes. And I'll put the video somewhere around here. Yes. The Jehovah's Witnesses have, what did he say? He said, we're going to clarify. We have clarified, we're clarifying the culture habits. It's not a doctrine, it's more about culture, especially in America, about not being able to go to college. And for my old time witnesses, those that's been in and coming out, been out for a minute or what have you, this has affected us tremendously. This is the reason why, one of the reasons why we earn window washers and we're just cleaners or whatever, because we were told coming out the organization that you couldn't serve two masters. We were told Armageddon's coming, so therefore you don't need to go to college. Just make sure you knock on doors. We were told so many times from those weekly talks that we got to make Jehovah proud by, oh my God, we got to make Jehovah proud by serving him and not serving two masters, by going to school or by doing anything. Y'all, this one makes me mad too. This one makes me mad too. Like legit, irritated, mad, angry. And I come up with 3 different reasons why. I think that they definitely had to change this rule. Besides the legal stuff going on in Europe, and them having to change. That's the reason why, I forget if it's Netherlands or something like that, in order for them not to be labeled a cult in the Netherlands or a country in Europe. I forget my facts, but I did see that. They had to change some things, especially this fellowshipping role. So this is where all that comes from, okay? This all comes from those changes that they're forced to make in order for them to receive benefits and to be able to receive money for the organization. Because as we know, they need the money right now. So besides that, legal woes. They've been using lawyers in these sex trafficking, the CSA cases. They've needed Jehovah's Witness lawyers. And guess what? Since no one's going to college, you ain't got no lawyers. Didn't think about that, did you? They've needed lawyers when we start suing them. They've needed lawyers on that. And again, guess what? Because you didn't go to college, you can't get a lawyer. And I know there's plenty of different people out there who can represent, them, but at the same time, you want a witness that understands both sides, the legal side and also the cultural side of the organization, and doesn't have to explain that. So yeah, the second thing I think, of course, is money. Definitely money. They need the money. They need the money. So of course, by going and looking at your participants, like literally in all the different lists of organizations or Christianity, there's a list I saw at one point, and there's a list of education versus religion list. Of course, witnesses are on the bottom because we were encouraged to be window washers. We're encouraged to be cleaners. I think the most we could do is go to technical school and be a nurse or what have you. But you had to go to technical school. You couldn't go to college. Now, the gentleman really did say, the person, I'm not even going to call him a gentleman, the person really did say universities, technical schools. And I'm weirded out by them saying universities. But they had to, because there's elders out there that will literally hold it one by one, rule by rule. They didn't say universities, you got to go to technical school. And when I was growing up, technical school was okay. But There was always that one elder that was like, maybe you shouldn't go to technical school. You should, this is, you're missing a meeting, so therefore this is a bad thing type thing. I don't know. But of course, money, 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 and control. Yeah, they need the money. And if they can't rely on their participants, us, not us ex-us, but the witnesses to pay them the money, because they're struggling too. So you gotta raise education for your people, my guy, like you do. So what do you do with the anger? Process it. There's nothing you can do about this. Yes, I wish I would have went to school. And, I did finally go to college when I was a kid. I mean, a little bit older, in my 30s. I did go to college. But not the same experience. And I get that. So it's okay to mourn the loss that you had, that you didn't get to go and experience college, that you didn't get to go and experience yourself and to try out new things. That fun stuff that we get to think that people have experienced in college. It's okay to mourn that. It's okay to be mad. It's okay to be angry, because this is some bullshit. I'm sorry. This is some bullshit that our parents or our mental state at the time allowed us to follow these rules, only to later on say, oh, it's a personal matter. When it's been a personal matter this whole damn time. It's been a personal matter this whole time. I know people who went to college and they got privately reproved or what have you, but they're doing it better in their lifestyle now. Or you know what, they're not a good person to hang around with, the Jehovah's or whatever. They're not a good witness. But now guess who you're relying on? Those non-good witnesses who had the money, that had the lifestyle they need in order to fund your company, your organization. I strongly believe in this within a couple of months, because people are going to go out and go stop attending meetings because they got to go to school now. That the elders are going to come up with a list of things, a list of a list of degrees that they can do, because they have to still maintain their control. They have to. This organization wouldn't be here if it wasn't controlled. But we'll see. That's just my thing on it. That's just my take on it. But yeah, can't serve two masters. Well, I guess we can serve them now. The world's coming to an end. That's the one I heard. The world's coming to an end, Angela. It's best for you to witness 90 hours a month for free. You got to make Jehovah proud. I guess that's all over with now, huh? That goes to show, do what's best for you. This goes to show, always do what's best for you and your family. And don't let nobody else tell you that you can't. You guys are stronger than you think. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Make sure you click the link above to join the Exodus group. Raise for doing a 5K to support us, so we can support others. Because, yeah.